G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So I want to do a quick little video today to you guys to explain basically about my power bill. I want to explain my solar, and so you can decide yourself whether you think solar is worth it for you. My solar is at the point now where it's in profit. I've paid, like, the amount that I've made since I got the solar system has paid itself off, and I thought as the solar panels got older I would actually save less electricity, but because I've increased my fish tanks and added stuff to it, even though the power bill is higher, I'm using a lot more of my solar, which makes me think that it's more worth it. So let's have a look at the bill. Alright guys, so hopefully I don't think anything here on this piece of paper is that bad that I can't show you on camera. Let's try get it so, hang on, if I sit this up like this, there we go, less shadow. Hang on, I've got a light here, check this out. That doesn't really help. Anyway, alright, so basically we've got residential. I used 1800 units at 26 cents. So that's $472. Then you've got your supply charge, which you can't get away from that. The dream is to have batteries, and even if you had batteries, you've still got that $60 supply charge. You would actually need to go off the grid completely to delete that. There's a guy in Bunbury I know that's done it. Alright, so renewable energy buyback, 785. So I only get 7 cents per kilowatt, so that's $56. So now before we go any further, my solar system is 5.8 kilowatts of panels, and my production maxes out at 5 kilowatt. It's actually 5.007 is the max it makes. Each month. That's generally the max. So this is a 60-day period, so keep that in mind if you are on the East Coast. I think you guys might be on 90 days. So basically I went out to the solar system and I worked out in this 60 days I created 1900 kilowatts worth of solar. So then I went 1900 minus 785. So I used 1115 kilowatts of my electricity that I produced. What's that? That's like, how many percent is that? That'd be around 40% went back into the grid, which I hate that power goes back into the grid, because 7 cents a unit, that's ridiculous considering they're selling that back to my neighbors at 26 cents. I would think I would get at least 13 cents, like literally half of what I'm paying, you know. Anyway, so I wrote there 60% used, so sorry, it was the opposite way around. I just said 40%, but anyway, so we got $55, and then so I worked out that I used 1115, and I times that by 26 cents, which gave me around $295. So then I added my $56, or less than anyway. So then my total savings for 60 days was $345. So there's a fly. How you going, mate? So basically the money that I saved for there is 345 minus 56. I did the math last night, so can't remember all the numbers off the top of my head. So my bill ended up being $531. If I didn't have solar, it would be $876, I think. Sorry if my math is slightly wrong, but anyway, it is well worth it in this situation. I've got solar hot water on my roof, and I've got the booster on a timer, so the booster only comes on when the solar is working as well. we've got lots of fish tanks running. So this power bill, my summer power bill when I first set the fish room up, used to be $250 with solar, and that's now at $531. But even though it's more, I'm kind of happy because I'm saving more at the same time. And the reason for this is I built the koi pond. I put this fish tank inside here with the goldfish. I've got the waterfall tank in the shed. I've got 2 IBCs and the 8-foot in the shed. That's all just stuff that's added to the power. Oh, and also in my lounge room of my house, I added a 7 kilowatt air conditioning unit, which I try to turn on in the afternoons to try and get it in solar time, but sometimes I forget to set the timer on it, and unfortunately I cheaped out and didn't go the Wi-Fi version. But all in all, I'm pretty happy. We pay, so if you're over east and you want to work it out, just go by the fact that I'm saving $172 a month if you want to work it in months. And but I think on the east coast your power costing and your buyback price is different. So you could take a screenshot of this right here and you could change the numbers to what yours are, and you could probably work it out from this. So if you worked it out of the fact that a 5 kilowatt system makes 950 kilowatts a month, like you could work all this out roughly, like very roughly. 345 is actually more than I thought I was making. I thought I was making 250 to 300. My solar system cost me $4,500, so I paid that off in how many weeks is that? 4,500 divided by 3. So I paid that off in 13 billing cycles. So 26 months. Is that right? Yeah. So obviously we'll say 30 months. I paid my solar system off. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, maybe that is right. Anyway, either way, I've had the solar system for a fair while now, quite a while. Yeah, I definitely probably am in the profit zone. I might be just breaking into it, but the reason you might say $4,500 sounds a lot for a 5 kilowatt system. I've actually got 3-phase inverter, which added like $900 to the cost of the system, and I've actually got higher wattage panels. I've only got 18 panels to make up the 5.8 kilowatts, or is it 5.6 kilowatts? I can't remember. Anyway, so I had to pay more money for less panels. So I'm pretty sure you can get 5.5. You can get like 6 kilowatt of panels with a cheaper inverter for installed for like around $3,000 now, I think. So it's definitely worth it, especially if you've got a fish room. Now, obviously, guys, I've got no kids in the house, and like even at night, we just watch a bit of TV. The only thing that's high power consumption at night is the aircon. If you're getting solar, you've definitely got to think about doing your all your electrical activities when the sun's out. Like I said, my air conditioner, if I turn it on, if I set the timer to turn it on before I come home from work, I actually save money because the AC goes in hardcore until the sun goes down, and then it's just maintaining temperature once the sun goes down. The AC in the fish room is just on 24/7. I don't even turn it off in summer because it just uses that little electricity. I just can't be bothered turning it off. It means I have to find the remote, and I'm not even joking, I don't even know where the remote is. I've had that aircon running for like 3 years and I've used the remote maybe 5 times. It's literally just set to 29 auto all year round. I went out there it's hot today. It's like 30 something degrees. I went in there today. It was actually blowing cool air, which is a change. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the video. I hope the breakdown of how much electricity I use was good. Obviously, in winter, this changes dramatically. So the power bill goes up. We actually pay, I don't even know how much, X amount. So right now, my total balance, even after this bill, I'm actually $360 in credit. Now we keep that credit rolling over summer, and we just keep, I think it's $50 a fortnight or $50 a week. And then what happens is by the time winter hits, we've actually got like $600 to $1,000 credit. And when we get stung with that super hard bill, I think it's June, maybe July, that is like the biggest bill of the year. We've actually got credit sitting there, so it means we don't get slugged with a massive bill. So I really love having it set up that way. And maybe if you've got a fish room, think about setting up your power bill like that you pay the same amount all year round, even though the summer bills are cheaper. Obviously that money could be in your bank account making small amounts of interest, but it's just less stressful having it this way. All of our bills are like that actually. I don't think we get any lump sum bills. But yeah, there's a bit into my adulting life. Believe it or not, I am an adult. If you like this video, give a thumbs up. If you want more stuff like this, let me know. I don't know what other stuff I can tell you. I can do a breakdown of my water bill maybe. That was the thumbs up part. And if you're not subscribed, hit the little red button for your chance to win a $200 Amazon gift card. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.